Today we will be talking about laboratory safety equipment. First, we'll talk about goggles. Goggles are to be worn at all times. Goggles must be approved, and this means that if there are any vents on your goggles, they must be plugged. This will prevent any spills or fumes to get into your eyes. The eye wash station. This shouldn't be used very often because we should be wearing our goggles at all times. But if we do, this is for potentially dangerous materials when it gets into your eyes. If this happens, immediately inform your teacher and wash out your eyes for at least 20 minutes. When doing this, you must rotate your eyeballs so you can get all of the affected area. The fire blanket. This is in case of a fire, and this blanket can be used to smother the flame. Gloves. Gloves are important because it's a protective layer between the chemical and your skin. It is important not to touch things with your gloves that other people might touch without the gloves. The first aid kit. Should be used for minor injuries, such as scrapes or cuts. In a first aid kit, it contains things like bandages, gauze pads, and antibacterial cream. The fire extinguisher. This should only be used by those who are trained to use it, which should be your teacher. If there is a time where one is needed, one must notify the teacher so they can take care of the problem. The fume hood. This helps draw fumes away from the person who's experimenting. It's a large piece of equipment that is attached to the wall. It is important that the fume hood is there because some chemicals or chemical reactions produce dangerous fumes that we don't want to inhale. We don't want to pull anything that is in the fume hood out. It is there for a reason. The spill neutralizer. This is used to help prevent a chemical spill from spreading and to help clean it up. This should only be used by the teacher. If a spill happens, you immediately notify them. The chemical shower. This is for when a chemical comes in contact with your skin. One must immediately notify your teacher and remove any contaminated clothing and rinse in the shower for at least 20 minutes. The telephone. This should only be used in case of an emergency. It is used when additional help is needed. If an accident that needs medical attention occurs, call 911. Location. Location of all the equipment that was listed is very important. You don't want to be searching for